Okay, so today I'm going to talk about page load times. This is a big problem with real estate websites because realtors tend to have a lot of photos that they put up. And if you have an MLS search, it's not the MLS because the MLS has properly sized photos, but a lot of times realtors have photos that are too large on their website. And don't stop listening now because you think, I don't have any big pictures. I'm going to show you what I mean. I don't mean in length and width. First of all, let me just say something about why you need a fast page. First of all, it affects your search engine optimization. Not dramatically. If you're Coca-Cola.com and someone searches for Coca-Cola, you're still going to come up even if your page takes 15 minutes to load. It doesn't matter. So it's not like a long load time will destroy you in the search engines. But when you are neck and neck with a competitor, all things remaining the same, if your site is a lot faster than their site, your site is going to come up before their site in the search results. But again, that's all things being the same, neck and neck. Page load time will, affect your search engine position. However, more than that, it affects you getting clients, because if someone goes to your page and it takes a long time to load, then they might leave, especially if, heaven forbid, someone's using a dial-up modem. A page could take 12, 13 seconds to load. They might just leave. So and you yourself don't know how fast your page loads because you're not accessing it from every computer in the world, and there are different computers with different connection speeds analyzing your website. So the best thing to do is to use a tool, and I use this tool. It's free. It's at tools.pingdom.com. And my friend Debbie, I just hung up the phone with my friend Debbie, and she told me that she is having problems with. She got an alert that this page was taking a long time to load. That this page specifically. So I'm going to go over to Pingdom, and really, what you need to put in here is your website address, whatever your website address is. .com. That's what you put in here. But in this case, I'm going to do it on a page because you could test every single page individually, and I'm going to test this to see what is slowing down this page. I click start. It says hang on. Now, after you do this, actually, Debbie's website isn't that slow. It's faster than 87% of all websites. So this is kind of what you want to see. But still, let's see if we can make it faster than 98% of all websites, or than 99% of all websites. And a lot of you are not going to get this number. I'm kind of surprised that Debbie told me her page was slow when this is the number, but it doesn't matter. After you test your site and you put that in, you're going to see this weird graph. And right here it's going to say sort by load order. That's showing you how long it's taking something to load in order. This is for developers, and if you're just the average realtor with a website, you don't care about this load order, because I'll just tell you what the load order is. It starts here up at the top and it stops here at the bottom. That's the load order of the page. So instead, sort by load time. I think this should be the default on this website, but a small inconvenience for having a free tool like this. Okay. It says by load time that the banner main image .jpg is the longest loading thing. And then I see, gosh, it's 91 kilobytes. That's pretty big for an image. So we go to, I click on it to see what it is, and gosh, it's actually her header. So it's not just slowing down this page. This is on every page in her website. So this is slowing down her website. So there are two tools. If you have Adobe Photoshop, let me just cancel out of here. If you have Adobe Photoshop, I have this open here, and you do File, and instead of Save or Save As, I'm going to click Save for Web. Now, I hope anybody that's watching this does not take images from their camera and upload them directly to their website. You really have to. They're enormous when you take them with your camera, so you have to shrink them down. Not just in size. I can't shrink this down in size because, I mean, I can't shrink it down in width and height because, you know, it has to be that size because that's the size of our website. I can't make this tiny. But what I mean is you have to change the image quality. Right now, this is super high def and it's taking a long time to load. So I'm going to go within Photoshop, and you don't have to have Photoshop to do this. Photoshop's an expensive program, and I realize not everybody has it. But in Photoshop, we would go to File, Save for Web. If your image is a transparency, up here on the preset, you should use PNG. Otherwise, use JPEG. And then it'll show you 4 different options, each one the same size and width and height, but lowering in quality. Now I just noticed something that's a little odd. Photoshop says that her banner main image is 417 kilobytes, which is enormous. This says that it's only 91 kilobytes. Not sure why there's a discrepancy there, but you know, I don't care because this free tool still did its job. It told me that this banner main image is too big, and sure enough, it is. So I don't want to save this one. You just click the one that you want to save. I don't want to save this one because the quality is pretty bad. Her face looks distorted. But this one is 31 kilobytes, and this one is 417 kilobytes, and I can't even really see a difference. I mean, there's a slight difference. The colors are a little more rich on this one, but this is fine, this one, and it's, you know, over 10 times smaller, but it's the same size. So I would just highlight this and click Save here, and then upload this instead. And you could do this with all of your images. I'm going to click Cancel. What if you don't have Photoshop? There's a program called Riot, and it's called Radical Image Optimization Tool. We're going to click on this. This is for PCs. I'm using a Mac, so I can't actually download this and show you how to use it, but this is a free program designed to efficiently optimize images for the web. So if you're a realtor and you're uploading images that you took with your camera, you really should get this free tool or have Photoshop. And I'm sure there's something for the Mac too. I don't know what it is right now because, like I said, I'm using Photoshop. But you just want to search Google for a free image optimization tool or something of that nature. But this one is the most popular, and it's probably the most popular because it's free. So that's it. That's the tip for the day. Do not upload high def images. The human eye can't even tell the difference. And you can decrease your bounce rate. That is, people will stay on your site longer if they don't have to wait for the page to load, and you can also improve your positioning with SEO as well. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.